random Durham got into an altercation with a girlfriend. She broke into his house, damaged his cars, and tried to attack him with a knife. So he calls 911, tells 911 that he's in the bathroom, securing himself. However, his young daughter is still in the house. So I guess he comes out of the bathroom and starts to fight the attacker. Police enter the home and shoot the wrong person. I mean, this is, as you can see, the body cam footage. You can clearly see the motherfucker that lives there. He's the dude that's naked that was probably sleeping. And yeah, then there's a person with a knife. Cop shot the wrong person. I'm not surprised. I used to shoot with cops growing up, and they are notoriously bad shots. Always. Like there are very few police
They
officers.
hit him in the dome. They domed him.
Yeah.
They domed him. Then they shot him. They pumped him more when I guess when he dropped or whatever, and then told him, don't move. Like, bro, you put one in his dome, and the person had on a mask, and had a knife, but yet all they see is black. Shooting with no shirt on. Come on, man. Come on. It's ridiculous. And now we know it probably is his daughter probably would never have to worry about a check again for the rest of her life because ain't nothing but attorneys out here. And somebody's gonna jump on this case and sue the shit out of Las Vegas Metro.
Yeah.
This is they fucked up. They fucked up bad. It's all on body cam.
What was interesting is that when I was looking at the charges that they charged this woman with, murder wasn't on there.
Not even endangerment of a minor, home invasion, some other shit, and her bond was like $18,000.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was like 18 bands, and yeah, she go home. What's that 10% at 18? Yeah, she'd go home.
Wow.
Like you said, it was murder. I mean, I thought, man, I watched plenty fucking First 48, and I saw plenty of motherfuckers who was just in the vicinity, of a robbery or something, and somebody dies, they got charged with that person's death, right?
Right.
Come on.
See, she was saying some shit like her goal was for the police to kill her so that he would live with that for the rest of his life. But
That's
obviously the bitch fell miserably. And let me say this, man. To any fellas watching, man, y'all gotta pay attention to who y'all deal with, man. We tell this to these women, as if it's not applicable to these young men out here because I don't know how we've got to this point where it's just like we act like women aren't capable of doing some crazy shit. But I mean, she literally was throwing bricks into his windows. He thought it was two people. In his report, he said that he heard shots and somebody broke in from the front and the back, and he went and he hid in the bathroom or wherever with his daughter. But I think the thing is, man, this shit ain't a coincidence. It's the same story of it's an ongoing thing where the brother that calls the police ends up murdered, or the mom that calls the police because her son, her black son is having a mental breakdown, somehow ends up fucking shot. Or, the guy who was the guy that was dealing with the other person who was having a mental breakdown, and he was black, and the person having a mental breakdown, I think he was white, and they shot the motherfucker that was on the ground instead of the other one. Like at some point, man, we can't keep saying this bullshit about, everything ain't about race. You know what I'm saying? Everything isn't about race. The problem is people want to make up excuses and not call out what certain shit is, man. That close. And you can clearly see that the knife is in her hand, as the Cuddy said. And he's holding this bitch hand. She got a hoodie on, a black Wilson leather jacket on, and a mask. And you telling me that this officer could not see that this motherfucker had on PJs or something that looked like he was sleeping and was trying to fight this bitch off, and he domed him? I get what you're saying about bad shots, but
God
come
dang.
on, man. Come on.
Like you said, you should be able to clearly, with the body cam and the light that's flashing, you should be able to see the scene.
Right.
It's like, man, how many times have you seen this this setup, in what you call it, and during training,
Right.
and you can't distinguish the two. All he saw was black. Okay, I got to hit the dude because apparently, and plus, when you get the call, what did the call say? Did it say a man called saying that somebody broke into his crib?
Right.
That
And,
part, like,
and,
what are you responding to?
and I thought the same shit you just said. I said, wait a minute. Did this cop in all his infinite wisdom just look and like, oh, I'm gonna shoot the dude because it looked like he attacking a woman? The fuck how? How do you see a motherfucker in a hoodie with a blade and you say that's the person being attacked? No, that one people just sleep in a hoodie and
Yeah,
niggas break in and they brawls and
a mask on. Yeah,
come on, man.
that's how we sleep these days. But again, it's that perception, that he has. Probably coming out the academy. He's in his 20s. This little young guy. I don't know how many years he's been on the force, but yeah, man. Fuck, this is just bad all the way around, man.
Alejandra Boudreaux was not hit by gunfire. She was booked for home invasion with a deadly weapon, assault with a deadly weapon, child abuse, and domestic fucking violence. How is that fucking possible?
Yep. Welcome to Vegas. Yep. Yep. And I hope they stack some charges, but as of now, she got an $18,000 bond, and yeah, she probably will be with her family next week for Turkey Day.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's how that go.
Hey, man, I'm glad her name is in the news, but unfortunately, it's gonna be some dumb motherfucker that's gonna screw this bitch. Like,
yeah,
you literally are the reason that this man is not here and this little girl doesn't have a daddy. Because you wanted to play fuck games. Yeah, the cop shot, but if she had come on, man.
Yeah, those bullets were meant for her because she said she wanted to do the death by a cop or whatever situation, and yeah, that didn't work out that way.
I don't believe her. I think she was
pussy is
trying to
good
kill
pussy.
this dude.
See, I knew he was gonna spin
It's
that.
gotta be
I
him.
know he's gonna.
Watch, we gonna get on the show next week. Hey, I got this new girl. What's her name? Alejandra Boudreaux. Man, I had on that cup with my ass out. This girl came over.
I had my cameo jock strap on. Man, it was on.
Oh, pretty lady. He gonna spray paint that motherfucker red around the world.
See, we could spin anything.
Do your dance. Do your dance. Anna, come on, baby. Tell me what's the word. A word up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's gonna know it's the truth because I'm gonna call him and be like, hey, I found the one.
She gonna be laying in the bed with that hoodie on and no panties.
Man, see, next. Let's go, man. Let's go. We're they going through our records, man. They banning us from 3 years ago. So come on, man.
What happened?
Man.
What video was that?
I think it was us talking about the January 6th riots.
Get the fuck out of
around January 6th.
The horde of hillbillies?
Yes.
Might have been. They snatched it. Talk about we just found it. How do you just find when you got fucking algorithm? This shit's been up there circulating for 3+ years.
YouTube, just be honest. Okay, I voted for Trump. Just say it's because he's back in office. Y'all took that shit down.
He ain't in yet. Nah, it ain't on him. He ain't in yet.
I'm saying because he the president-elect now. They like, get that shit up off of there.
Okay. I see what you're saying. I got it. But yeah, man, I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? I saw the date. I was like, now? All right, man.
Yo, before we move on to the next one,